Welcome to the stream. Good evening. We're actually streaming on a Monday, guys, which is an unusual thing.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm messing up with our routine, which is not like me. Usually we stream on a Wednesday, which is a cold Wednesday, and a Saturday. But I wasn't very well on Saturday, so I had to cancel the stream planned on Saturday. But it's March, and I just realised this weekend that I actually haven't done my Q&A. For March yet, so that's what this video is tonight, guys. It's my Q&A video for March 2021. We have 10 questions from the community which we've picked, and we're going to basically wait just a few minutes for people to drop in to see if anyone actually jumps in. I hope. Hey Alex, hello. Monday stream. I know, I know, right? Like the world's gonna implode. Hey Brandon, hello, welcome to the stream. So multi-stream chat is being a bit crap at the moment where it's not coming through, but it's good to see you guys on YouTube at least, and hopefully it will just pop in. Or maybe wait until somebody comes in on Twitch before we swap across. So welcome Alex, hello, I'm Brandon too. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. So we're here today to do our Q&A live stream for March, as I've said. This right here is Monster Hunter Rise, so I wanted to showcase a little bit of this gameplay today and just kind of show it off for you guys.
Forget that, focus on Tora right now.
I know.
I want to see this.
So these are the gears that...
Hey Pedro.
Yeah, so these are the costumes that you can get. I love Monster Hunter Rise. One of the biggest chores to Monster Hunter is the hunting and obviously creating the different armor sets.
Fish is here.
Hey, crack on gaming. Hey Fish, hello, thank you for joining. So this is Tora. So Tora basically is tiger in Japanese. But Nobu has to always get the last hit. Like, Nobu's a freaking camera hog. I'm not kidding you. Like, he literally spent about 15 minutes just in front of the camera. He's constantly wants the attention. He's just a glory hog. So this is my dog, my Palamute and my Palico. I love what Tora is wearing because he's basically like this Mexican kind of cat. He's awesome. Yes, I do. I do.
Huge update for Cyberpunk.
Yes, there is. I'm going to be doing a video on Cyberpunk this week. Probably it's going to be my Friday news video where I'm going to be giving a little bit of an overview because there were some leaks about some content that may be coming in the future, but I also do want to talk about the update because oh my god,
the
it's
28 gig
friggin' huge, which it's too big, it's crazy big. But what we're going to do today, oh nice, it's coming through then. What we're basically going to do today is I'm going to just do some expedition on this to keep it nice and easy. And while we do that, Dante will feed me the questions while I'm trying to hunt and showcase some of the new movesets, the wire bugs. I really want to get this monkey with his giant hand because it's got a really cool armor set. So we're gonna do that. Oh, you can choose daytime or nighttime.
Tasmanian devil thing.
It looks like a Tasmanian devil, but we're just gonna do that. First though, I'm going to go have some dango. So one of the things I really love about Monster Hunter Rise is just all of the Japanese influences here. And it's actually really beautiful looking, which is one of the things that really surprised me on a Nintendo Switch was just how gorgeous this game is. This is them basically making dango, but it pretty much, this is how you make mochi in Japan. I have done that. Legitimately, I have done what they are doing. It is friggin' hard work.
I remember the pros when they do it super fast and they're like slam.
Yeah. One of the teachers I used to work with was just a friggin' pro at doing that. So I'm going to show you some adorably cute, and then once we get in, then Dante will start doing the questions. We've got some pretty good questions today, so hopefully this will be entertaining for you all. But let me know if you want to see certain things as we are going through.
Crack on Gaming saying if you need help with the monkey, just set up a lobby and jump in.
I could do that actually, to be fair. But we'll see how I get on first single player.
Alex is like, we're going to feed you questions like Cleopatra got fed grapes. Here, have the questions. Have them. Tasty treat.
That's a cute moment.
So kawaii.
Kawaii desu na. Desu yo. Mecha kawaii. It's so freaking cute. Oh, I can't get over how cute it is. Come. This is my hunter. I think I've made a pretty good looking hunter. He's kind of handsome. I like him. He's really cool. So in Monster Hunter World, I played as a female hunter. She had like proper long hair, kind of like Korra off of The Legend of Korra. So I named her Korra because I'm totally original like that, y'all.
Go back to the canteen. We'll show you
Why?
something else.
Why, what?
Do a Moxie mix there.
A Moxie mix?
Yeah.
Really?
You get a new animation. Plus, if you make 10, like say, how many blue mushrooms you got?
30.
You got 71.
Oh, right, I've got 71,
right,
okay.
do 10 of them.
Okay.
Because doing 10 gets you a ticket.
Alright, pay with points.
But also, it's...
Oh my gosh, she's adorable.
She's adorable.
So cute, so cute. Hey, Pixels Without Borders, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello.
Be careful, it's still hot.
Oh my god, thank you for the bento. She's adorable. Oh, so you can kind of take that with you? That's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then sometimes after you do it so many times, she'll talk to you and give you a ticket.
Oh, nice one. So one of the things I'm loving in Monster Hunter Rise is the art style is really, really, really freaking cute and really cool. It's just really, really awesome.
Calligraphy style.
Yeah, and I do like the old school kind of calligraphy on here. Can you guys let me know the quality of the stream, please, guys? Just in terms of the audio and my microphone and the gameplay as well. I just want to make sure it is okay.
Can you hear me?
Before we actually like crack on with these questions. I can't use that saying anymore. Like Fish has basically, he's copyrighted that saying. Hey, Super Aloy, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hello. So yeah, my other hunter in Monster Hunter World is called Korra, and actually her palico's called Naga because I'm a big fan of Legend of Korra. Really, really good show, following on from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And this guy's called Kay, and then my doggo, my palamute's called Nobu. And my palico, and then my palico's called Tora, which is tiger in Japanese, because he's got all kind of like tiger style fur, which you can't see at the moment because it's hidden by a Mexican thing. Exactly, right. So we're going to go on this guy. So he's in area 3. And Dante, do you want to start us off with the first question?
I'll feed you the first one.
Feed it to me.
This one's from our man Matt.
All right, yep.
He's asking what game has immersed you the most this past gen, whether it be the most immersive moment or a long stretch where you couldn't put the controller down.
Okay, so there isn't just one game, because as you guys know, I play a lot of different games. Yeah, that's my line. I know, I can't use it ever again. I'm not allowed to. So for me, there's two things really that tend to kind of I don't know what I'm doing here. Tend to basically lead to immersion. The first is just the gameplay mechanics. Like the game is so much fun to play that it just kind of hooks me in, and I can't put it down, and I can't stop playing it. So there are a couple of games the last generation that definitely met that criteria. One of which was Monster Hunter World, and then Monster Hunter Iceborne, which came out afterwards. And I basically...
Has he legged it already?
He's legged it already. Come back here, you coward.
Like, oh, that's that Kate lass.
Coward.
Out of here.
Coward. I want your pelt. Come back here. I legitimately put about 500 plus hours into Monster Hunter World and also Iceborne because it was just amazing.
Playing the Kraken game in an Edge was...
playing it multiplayer was really fun as well. Oh, he's ready to die. There we go.
Smash him!
That's fine, it's a good start. Okay.
Or drive him all the way to another monster and smash him into that.
Too late. He's down already, I guess. I already knocked him into the... I'll do that next time.
You get shiny drops out there.
I know, I did watch Arx's video on that.
Oh, he's been giving tips.
Yeah, he has. Oh, he stunned me.
This is so a weird Apom bat hybrid thing.
Yeah, it really is. So, Monster Hunter World was definitely the first one. The other one that I got completely immersed in for the gameplay was Spider-Man PS4, because who doesn't love swinging around Manhattan? And the swinging mechanics in that game, dude, this guy's like a freaking genius. The gameplay mechanics in that game and the swinging mechanics were just such a joy to use that I legitimately sometimes would just be like, I'm not getting on with the story. I'm not getting on. I have objectives, but I don't care. I'm going to see how cool I can make these swings look.
There's fast travel in this game? Nah, I'm just going to swing around.
Oh yeah, I didn't fast travel anywhere. I spent every time just swinging around. So that was really, really, really fun.
I couldn't stop it until platinum that. It was such a good game.
Such a good game. So, oh, nice one. Let's pick these up.
No punish, loot.
Oh, no. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Poison
Right,
fruit.
let's get to the fruit. Poison fruit, okay. Get it in face.
Have it back.
And, I love how he just chucks it behind him.
Guessing he needs more before it's got.
Jumbo fruit.
Jumbo!
Oh,
Is
I can eat that.
heal
Oh,
for
it heals me.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I was
this
going, that's
thing's
green,
trash.
that's got to be.
Right, okay. So probably Spider-Man. In terms of like the audio and like how I just got lost in it, in the experience, probably Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, because the audio in that, it was just so well done, especially when wearing the headphones. And but then in terms of the story and the characters, probably of course The Witcher 3, because I just fell in love with the world, the characters. I mean, I could have just happily kept playing. I was really emotional and sad, and I'm not kidding you, I kind of grieved when it was over. I went through the same thing with the Mass Effect trilogy, where I was so depressed after it all finished, without a doubt. Oh my god, this guy is like...
planted a tree.
Yeah, he has, it's a healing tree.
Right, okay.
Oh, can't get to it without... Shit.
Oh, you need to heal up.
Yeah, I know I do. I'm trying to go for this. There you go. Oh, this is bad. Oh, let's get out of there. It's fine.
Another one I couldn't put down while until I played it was Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh yeah, that game totally
that was
hooked
a
me
joy to
in.
play.
Yeah. And then obviously Legends, we've put so much time into that as well. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima was just such a pleasure to play. It really was. And then obviously probably Fire Emblem Three Houses. That game really surprised me how much I just sunk into that game and the characters, and not even like the combat, because the combat was fun, but it was like I actually just enjoyed like being in the school and talking to the students in between the fights and stuff. And yeah, and your choices do actually have an impact on the story. So probably those are a couple of the games that I found the most immersive.
Breath of the
last
Wild,
gen.
I stuck on that a long time. It was like, I am playing this until I complete it, nothing's going to distract me.
Yeah.
Mario Odyssey did that as well, to be fair.
It's hard for
Although
me
that's
to...
shorter.
It's kind of hard for me sometimes just to focus on just the one game because of the channel, and I'm feeling that pressure to have to cover content. Yeah, so there is always some degree of distraction, because often when I'm playing a game, I'm looking at it with kind of like critique eyes, because I know I'm going to review this game and I'm going to cover content on it. So I always have that kind of thing in mind. Basically. But yeah, those are probably just a couple.
N7 Steph's here.
Hey Steph! How's it going?
Finally made it while you're live.
That's awesome! Yeah, sometimes it's hard for Steph because of time differences and work and stuff. I know that, we know that.
Random Monday instead as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Shall I go on to question 2?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay, so this is a mixture between RS Moss and Chris Puckett.
Okay, those are some names.
Basically, do you think you'll make lore videos again? If so, what franchises do you like to cover? And Chris was like, why don't you do lore videos anymore? It's actually how I found your channel, through the Witcher videos.
Yeah, okay. Those have... I'm constantly getting asked about my lore content. Like, so much. It's one of the biggest questions I often get is, you know, when are you doing your next lore videos? And oh my god, this guy is so aggressive.
Hey, Pom, please.
Jesus Christ. Something else might have been easy to deal with. Oh no, God, drink it. Drink it. No, keep wait. Hold on. I'll answer your question in a moment. It's so difficult to answer a question while doing this fight. So, your answer as to why I don't do them. I do them, but I can't do them as regularly as I would like. The major reason, as you will probably know, is time. My lore videos take a lot of work to make, because not only do I need to do all the research for them, sometimes that could be playing the game back through again to completion and recording and capturing all the footage to remind myself of the story and the events. Sometimes, like the ones I'm doing at the moment, it could be just to sort of do some research to make sure I've got the most up-to-date information, because there's a degree of responsibility with the lore videos, as in I am imparting knowledge, like I'm giving knowledge and information to people. Oh, in-game sound can be lowered a little. Yeah, sure, absolutely fine.
That's where the battle music and the
It's quite loud.
ends up.
I'll lower it a little bit for you. Let's see if that's...
We were tweaking it before we started,
we
but
were,
yeah, of course,
but
battle's going to be
yeah.
louder.
So there we go. So that's fine. We'll see how that goes then, guys. Oh, yeah, that's fair enough, Steph. So your answer, where was I? What was I saying? I was saying, yeah, the time that goes into it. So because obviously, you know, it's a lot about knowledge and giving people knowledge and info and stuff. I need to make sure that my information is legitimately good, right? Because you will always get people, in the comments around, well, I think you'll find that, you know, if you go to this section and that section, it's, you know, it's blah, 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 blah. Kate, I think you'll find it's this, that's the other. I've had that a few times.
You've got to do the glasses thing if you're not wearing it.
I think you'll find.
Well, I think you'll hold.
Yeah, I've had it a few times where I've been like, God, get lost. Like, seriously. So my entire video is null and void because of that one statement that I made. Right, thank you for that. That's brilliant. So Jesus Christ, this thing is pissing me off. Come back here. Oh, nice one. Oh my god. Go, go, go. Go, ride it. Let's ride it. Okay, let's try and knock. Oh, I do need some of those. No, I didn't need to do that. Shit. Screwed it up. Totally messed it up. Pressed the wrong button. Pressure upstream, y'all.
Yeah, you normally get straight back
and
on
normally I'm like badass with this, but it's the pressure of the stream. That's what happens. Performance anxiety.
So what next lore videos do you think you'll go for?
So obviously, as you guys, oh my god, Tora, hit me, Tora.
We got a left stick as well.
Oh, thank you. My next one, obviously, as you guys know, is my Mass Effect ones. That's kind of badass. I'm doing a lore series on Mass Effect. I have already done a bit of lore on Mass Effect already, which consists of the races. So I've done a lore video on Ciri, Solarian, Krogan, Torian, Quarian. Yeah, I've done a lot. So they're already there for you guys to check out. But
so
then,
the moment you said Krogan, my head went back, ready for a head nut. I don't know what.
Yeah, yep. Krogans.
Chunka!
Yeah, Krogans, yeah. But I am actually going to be doing a series, kind of like a tips and tricks series, which is a new thing for me, on the different classes. And that's what I'm working on. So, oh my god, this guy is pissing me off. So currently at the moment, I am doing some research on Soldier class and Adept and Vanguard and whatnot. And I realise I want to get my own footage, so I'm actually having to like play back through the games again. Oh my god, face the right way, Kate, seriously. And
It's going to take some doing.
yeah, it's going to take some doing, but those are the next ones I'm going to work on. I would kind of like to do a lore series on Dragon Age, because I think the world of Dragon Age and the lore and Tevinter and all the different races is actually really fascinating. So I'd like to do on that. I'm half tempted to do one on The Witcher, not just the story, but also the different, you know, the different guilds and the different things on that. Oh my god, like the Wild Hunt and stuff like that. So I'm kind of interested on that. in terms of stories
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
so far, thank you. In terms of stories so far, I'm actually thinking about Horizon. So I'm actually thinking about when Horizon Zero Dawn comes, Horizon Forbidden West comes out. Actually, right, let's do this right this time. X. You know what my problem is, guys? My problem, right, is I am used to a PlayStation 4.
They're in the order of the controller there, though.
I know, but we're playing on the Switch right now, and all my buttons are back to front.
Nice one.
And that's why I'm having issues. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Come on. Go, go, go.
Monster fight!
Shit. Whatever. It's fine. Right, okay. So...
Fish is like, screw Godzilla versus Kong.
yeah, when you've got Monster Hunter. Oh, come on, guys. Right, where are you at, Nobu? Come and get me. So, yeah, I'm thinking about doing a Horizon Zero Dawn. Seriously, Nobu, where did you
Dragon
go?
Age started Steph on the BioWare games.
Oh, did it? Nice one. So yeah, if there's any suggestions, then I'm all down for suggestions. So if you guys have got any suggestions on games you would like me to cover in a lore series, I am always interested for suggestions. Just bear in mind, if I haven't played it before, I will have to play that. You know?
The hunter stalks her prey.
Yeah. You scream at me!
So much anger.
She's seriously, like, this thing is ridiculous. Where'd she go? Oh, she's
Right,
hanging
here,
on the wall.
Monkey.
Right, okay, hold on. Right, okay. Oh, come on.
Awesome crushing on Liliana.
Oh, yeah, Liliana's awesome.
She's pretty
I can understand that. I was kind of disappointed you couldn't romance Liliana in Dragon Age Inquisition. I was a bit disappointed with that. I was like, what do you mean I can't romance Liliana? She should be an option. But yeah, Liliana is pretty cool, but she gets a bit dark in places. I'm gonna die. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna die. Eat it.
Eat the fruits in
Oh
front
my
of him.
god!
Oh,
Oh my god, he's coming for my
Are
ass!
you eating my fruit? I'll kill you!
Boys, keep him busy!
Tora! Use your tiger magic.
Seriously, you guys are not doing... Oh, that's run into the poison smoke.
Silly kid.
Oh, I can capture him.
Now is the time.
Now is the time. Track down.
Oh, it did go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here. Spin into my trap.
Yeah,
Come on.
don't fly over it or anything.
There we go.
Sleep.
Got him. Right, that's one down. That probably was the hardest one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure this was the right game to pick for this kind of video, but so I don't know if that answered your question. I actually don't remember the last 10 minutes because I've just been trying to survive and not die. So that's fine. Hope you guys are enjoying this. My death. Okay. Next one.
Crack on Gaming still wants to educate you on Pokemon lore with Dante because it's
Yeah, you can. I mean, I played like Pokemon, the one that's clearly set in Britain. Why have I got a mental block right now?
Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
And I did enjoy it. I did. But I don't know if it would hook me in enough. I know there are better Pokemon games than the one I played. But maybe. It might be something to have a look at.
Alex was suggesting Nier Replicant.
Oh.
Was that Nier Automata's sequel?
Yeah. I need to finish the first one.
I bought you that ages ago.
know.
We haven't touched it.
No, it's in my backlog. I'm sorry. Persona 5
Sort it
is
out.
Fine, Dante. How about I just give up my job and then I can play all the games? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm currently playing Persona 5 right now because I want to get that finished so I can play Persona
I've got to get back
Strikers.
to it now. This
Yeah.
game's in the way.
Yeah, this is going to take up my life.
Steph's asking if you've played Kingdoms of
Amalur?
Amalur?
No, I have not. I've heard mixed things about it. They did a remaster, right, of it that came out, and it was the one because I hadn't played like the original. It was one I was interested in. If it's good and you recommend it, I may well check it out. Take that. Okay, next question.
Next one is from Tommy G.
Tommy G.
What are your thoughts on the rumours of Henry Cavill being cast for the Mass Effect movie?
My thoughts.
Superman!
My exact thoughts. Oh, hells yeah, was my thoughts. I'm a big fan of Henry Cavill, particularly after how amazing he was as Superman in like the DC movies. He's probably him and probably Gal Gadot are one of the only good things about those movies.
Oh, poor Ben Affleck.
Well, Ben wasn't a bad Batman, but he's not been given enough time to shine. But yeah, Henry Cavill. What I like about Henry Cavill is he really dedicates himself to his craft, and he is also like a fellow kind of geek, and like he's like a massive fan of like whoa, spin back. He's a massive fan of I love the Firebug in his game. I have so much fun with it.
Various games, because he was like, oh, I know The Witcher. Yeah, I'll play Geralt.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
He did such a good Geralt.
Yeah.
Oh my god, his Geralt was just incredible.
I already know how to play that guy.
Yeah, he literally was him. He like just like he captured him so well. I was so impressed. I love doing that move. But I'm kind of, I'd like to see him in Mass Effect. I think that would be really cool. I think it would bring some like legitimacy to the movie as well. It may well bring more interest from other actors, more other big name actors as well, which would have me more excited. Because as we know, video game movies. I need to sharpen.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Yeah, video game movies basically can be a bit hit and miss. Can be great or can be, oh my god, this is cheeky. Oh, thank you for your patience. Can be utterly like just crap, right? So I think if he's doing it, that would be really cool. But who would he play? So would he play Mel Shepherd? Would he play Caden Alenko? I don't know if Caden's a big enough role for him. But if he plays Shepherd, then that means that the Shepherd in the movie, of course, is going to be Mel Shepherd. And as someone who's played Femme Shep, it makes me a little sad. Even though I do think it'll be a male Shepherd. I just do, because I think Hollywood will think that will sell better, which makes me sad that that's an actual thing. Yeah, I think he would be a pretty good male Shep.
No, they should do that, and then for the sequel movie, they just do
make a
Femme
Shep.
Shep and not mention it.
But like dies in Mass Effect 2.
No, it's just the very same character, except she's female now, and nobody mentions or bats an eye.
Well, I do have boobs, Shepherd. Well, I can capture this one. Damn, this one is so much weaker. Okay, so let me get my trap out.
It's the plot of Mass Effect 2, yeah?
Yeah. Oh.
Crack on. It'd be Rex. No, wait.
Oh god, can you imagine as Rex?
Garrus.
He would really, he's buff. Like, he could be a Krogan, but I think it would be weird. It would be really weird. So, I'm excited at the prospect of him being in Mass Effect.
Steph couldn't watch a male Shep movie, though.
I'm a bit the same, Steph. I'm a little bit like Jennifer Hale. Jennifer Hale, all the way. I can't not play as Femme Shep.
Alex could see Henry as Femme Shep.
He's too chiseled. He's too that.
We'll have to CG the mustache out again.
And everything else. But yeah, so I am excited because I think he would be really, really cool.
Fishes like Ron Perlman would be Rex.
Ron Perlman, I freaking love Ron Perlman. It'd have to be CG. I mean, that's the thing as well. Is like, would it be an actual person in like with makeup on, and that would have to be done really well. Some cosplayers
have done it very well.
They have, yeah. I mean, like Mark Mayer's wife is the facial model for Samara, and she cosplayed as her own character. Yeah. And Mark May cosplayed as Mel Shep, and I squeed. It was awesome.
And they can just do the voice acting because it's them anyway.
Yes.
Just make everyone go nuts.
It would be really cool. And I think Jennifer Hill had like a Femme Shep leather jacket on or something.
I'm suddenly reminded of Farscape though, and another blue lady.
Oh yeah.
That's like,
it's hardcore. Is that makeup?
Gotta be.
So
bit of a mish doing that.
Yeah, totally. Oh, there's like all the creatures around here.
Oh, quick easy question from Ash's channel.
Okay, I like it.
When you're playing Mass Effect Remaster, will your first run be Paragon or Renegade?
Oh, my first run will always be Paragon. So I've decided I'm going to play as my canon Femshep because it would feel kind of wrong to play as anything else. So I'm going to basically play as Paragon, Soldier, Femshep, that romances Liara most likely, is best mates with Gareth. And is a soldier class. That is probably what I will go for in my first one. But my shepherd, she has a streak of Renegade in her, so she's very protective of the people that she loves and cares for, and she will wreck your shit if you mess with her loved ones, especially like Liara and Garrus and Tally. Tally is like her younger sister, kind of. At least that's how I did it in my head canon. I love that series so much. I love it so much. And what? Sumo Boy?
Yeah, he's in the field now.
Oh, right, okay. And so yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm really excited. I'm so excited to play it. I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. Go on.
No, Steph saying that they believe that Jennifer Hale could pull off being Femshep. I could see him casting her as Shepard's mum.
Yeah, she'd be Hannah's Shepherd.
Yeah.
She'd be Hannah.
Totally.
Just leading all the. Yeah, totally she would. She'd have the sass for it. Absolutely.
And they both say I should go at the same time and then just glare at each other.
God, I love that moment. I love the bit in the Citadel DLC where she's like, do I really sound like that? Like, I should go. I should go. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Oh my god. I'm getting even more hyped. I didn't think this was possible. But yeah.
Steph says that the Femsheps are basically the same. That's insane.
Yeah, we pretty much have the same kind of Femshep, which is kind of awesome. Oh yeah.
Alex asking, did the romance options in 1 and 2 affect 1 and 3?
Kind of, yes. Yeah,
I think
so
only by a small bit of dialogue, right?
Yeah, they do. So in one you basically
Only got 3 options.
you've only got 3 options. So you've got Ashley, Caden, and Liara. Then in 2, I don't want to give anything away, to be fair. I just don't want to give anything away because of the story, because I want you guys to play it yourself. But you have options, should we say, in 2. And if you choose to pursue said options, your romance in 1 miraculously seems to know. Now, with Liara, it kind of makes sense. It makes sense that Liara would know for plot reasons that I'm not going to delve into. But yeah, there's like moments of like a little bit of jealousy, and you can choose to like.
It's every BioWare game, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like,
and you can choose to like either break up with your romance from 1 or like commit to them. Or if you stay loyal to them, that also does have an impact because there's certain lines that don't become available. Or certain dialogue choices just aren't there, depending on what choices you made. So yes, is my answer to that one. It does have an impact. It's one of the things I really love about it. Is that anywhere we can?
Let's do another question then.
Okay.
This one's actually from Alex.
Oh yeah.
Do you sometimes feel a bit stressed in regard to releasing a constant stream of content, considering you're already working full time?
That's a good question. Yeah, what stress? Yes, I do, obviously. I do, because obviously at the moment, like you guys know, I'm currently working from home. I've been doing since January, but that's going to change, actually, from the sounds of it. Yes, I do, because, like, especially when you're working full-time, sometimes if I've had a really busy day and I get to the evening, I don't really want to sit in front of a camera or stop chowing down. What the fuck? I don't want to sit in front of a camera recording or writing a script or like sometimes I'm just not in the mood to be in front of a camera. Sometimes I just want to game because I just want to game. Like because games for me they're a form of relaxation and they're a form of escape. They're a good way for me to de-stress, if I've had a bad day or something like that, a few headshots here and there, and I'm good again.
Like you do.
Yeah. So sometimes, yeah, I do feel, I get to the evening or the weekend, I just think, oh my god, I can't be bothered. Like, it's not a job, you know what I mean? It's a hobby. Oh, I don't have any more traps, no, so it's gonna have to get killed. So yeah, I do definitely, but also at the same point, there is a pressure. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. There is definitely a pressure because unfortunately, yeah, I know you're hurting. I know this. Don't look at me, don't look at me.
Chasing you.
Because of the way that YouTube works, because it's shit, if you do not continue to put up a constant stream of content, the algorithms are very much against you. So your videos will become less seen, less promoted, and it's going to get less out there. So you're less likely to get people like subscribing to the channel and following you and commenting and blah blah blah. The algorithms are affected by a number of things. One obviously is viewership, how many people are viewing the content. But not just views, it's about interactions. So how many people are commenting, taking the time, how many people like the video versus dislike the video, how many people share it, how long they spend watching the video as well. Like, I get all these analytics with all this information. He's dead. And next. And so, yeah, there is a pressure to release this content. There is this pressure to release like constant content because also there's a lot of people that do YouTube now. It seems to be a lot more mainstream than it used to be. I didn't quite get into it early enough, so I didn't really get the big like rush of the initial like, ooh, this is kind of new, that many YouTubers did get. And that's probably why they're much bigger than I am, because I kind of got into it really when other people were starting to get into it as well. So there's a lot of competition out there, particularly when it comes to gaming, because there are a lot of people that do gaming content on YouTube. There are so many gaming channels with content. It's a bit crazy. But in the same front, I don't want to just release content because I feel I have to release content, because then I always feel, when I get to the point that it feels like a job and I feel like I am simply releasing content because it's expected of me and because I should do it, I get annoyed and I get kind of irritated, and then I do the typical teenage thing of I don't want to do it anymore, forget it, I'm having a break kind of thing. And I start to get a bit annoyed by it, and then I start to get a bit irritated at my channel and stuff like that. So yeah, and then there are moments where I'm like, right, I need to take a break, I need to take a time out from this, most definitely. And like, case in point is my Cyberpunk review. I put myself under so much pressure with that review. I stressed myself out, and Dante will vouch for this. I stressed myself out so much with that review because I felt a pressure to cover it in a timely manner because everyone else was covering it, and I thought if I don't cover it soon, it's going to get no views. And I put all this time and effort into it, and I get like 10 views, and then I get really disheartened. But I made the call to actually take my time with it and just bring it out when it was ready. And I was so much happier with the quality of the review and the quality of content that I was bringing out. That was actually genuinely really proud of it. And I think it was much better for it, you know, most definitely. So, what the hell? Why does he keep jumping down after the first one? I don't know, anyway, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, the answer to that is yeah, I do definitely get stressed out by it and need time out. It's not a job, it's a hobby. And as well, I don't want to give up on it because I've put so much time into this channel, building it and building the awesome community that we have now. That
you guys.
Yeah, and it's really awesome. And like, if I'm having a bad day and just sometimes interacting with you guys, and it picks me up and stuff, you know. So yeah, and I like reading everybody's comments and as well, particularly with this last year, I've kind of viewed my channel as almost sort of like hopefully helping people, like, you know, to cope with the awful pandemic year that we've had by just providing some kind of distraction to people and like a steady flow of like normal regular content, just not even talking about the pandemic, just talking about games and getting excited about things, because I thought people could need that in this year. So I think more than anything this year I've wanted to bring out good content to people, you know. So yeah, hopefully I have managed to do that, and hopefully you guys will still stick around. And I'm still continuing to obviously enjoy the content that I bring. But that was kind of my answer to that very, very, very long answer to that very short question, which is fine.
On question 6 then.
Yeah, just picking up the pace.
Okay, this one's from Nick Black.
Yep.
If they were going to make a Witcher 4, or like a spin-off, what would your dream plot be for it? Like Ciri or another Witcher, or a brand new character, years after or before?
So if they were going to make a... Oh my god.
Actually, they've done prequels in Ciri. Well, they've definitely done kind of prequels in the books. In the books they have, not in the games. And they're plotting the TV series
yes,
as well.
they are. They are a prequel for the TV series, but the games are completely self-contained. They're separate to the books. And the writer of the books would like to make that point very apparent. Such an idiot.
I'll just say thanks for the question answer.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I'm glad. This is why I enjoy I keep doing that. Why I enjoy sort of doing these sort of things.
Oh, you've got belly bounce.
I got belly bounced.
Yeah, the original author is a bit.
Yeah, I think because I think he doesn't massively respect games as a medium, as a form of entertainment, and he doesn't really see them in the same front as, say, like a television series or a movie. So what he basically did is he didn't believe in CD Projekt Red when he gave them the licenses to it all. So he did the deal for very, very cheap, and he didn't. They offered royalties, and he didn't take any. And then when The Witcher 3 did very well and made billions and millions, a lot of money, he felt hard done by and tried to claim that back. Yeah, it was his own daft fault, to be fair. And I think CD Projekt Red did actually fight him on it. I think they came to an amicable agreement in the end anyway. But, stay down. Okay. But for me, I'd like to kind of see... I love Ciri. I really love the character of Ciri. So I would love the idea of playing as Ciri. And I kind of want to play, through the sections where she, disappears. Portal hops, yeah. And then I think she over one of the fireplace discussions, she talks to Geralt, and she describes some of the worlds that she went to. One of which sounded very suspiciously like
Night City,
Cyberpunk 2077. So I think I'd kind of like to play through those, and it'd be really cool because you get to see sort of really the different worlds and things like that. And Ciri's got some pretty cool. Oh, sugar, wrong one.
She's got the mad skills.
She's got the mad skills and pretty cool abilities. She's a really likable character, so I think that would be interesting. That, and then I'm also interested in kind of prequel. I kind of want to go right back to the first Witchers, and when monsters started becoming a thing, and how
the conjunction of fears.
Yeah, and how they discovered how to create a Witcher and the sorceresses and stuff like that. So I'd be kind of interested in that.
Might be what the TV series is doing on Netflix.
Possibly.
It's doing one of the early Witchers at least.
Yeah,
anyway.
so I think, oh my god, it's all the way down. Oh, look at them fighting. Oh, he's running off. Right, okay. Woo! So yeah, I'd definitely be interested in that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Steph likes Ciri as well, and
Ciri.
Yennefer.
Yeah, Yennefer's cool. I was actually a big Triss fan. I was Team Triss. When I played
she's not even present in the early games.
I played The Witcher 1 and 2, so I didn't really know Yennefer very well until I read the books. And then when I read the books, I was I'm totally Team Yen. And then even in The Witcher 3, I totally romanced Yennefer because that for me was just, that is the canon choice for me. I know you romanced
I went Triss.
You went Triss, I know that.
Sexy redhead, let's go.
Yeah. Who doesn't love a redhead, right? Well, my femme chef is a redhead, so your femme chef is a redhead. Yeah. So yeah, I was kind of totally Team Yen, but yeah, I'd like something on Ciri. I think that would be cool. But I don't want post Witcher 3 because I don't think that's very interesting. Because a lot of the big, you know, like the Wild Hunt and then like Yen and Geralt are kind of retired. And although you know what would be really do you know what would be actually really freaking cool? Geralt and Ciri traveling around together, cooperative, y'all. Because she travels round with him. Oh my god, that's a rock.
Yeah, that's new. I've seen that before.
Yeah, so I think that would be really cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll happen. But it would be really awesome.
But
yeah.
That's the dream answer though, isn't it?
Dream answer.
What else we got? Ali Akbar asking, do you watch anime? If so, what question? If so, what's your favourite one?
My favourite anime?
Yeah.
I have multiple favourites. With anime, I don't really have a one favourite anime. I have a flavour of the week or flavour of the month kind of thing. To give you an idea of how much of a big fan of anime I am, I have played anime since, well, not played anime, no one plays anime unless you're playing like a game. I've watched anime since probably the 90s, and I watched anime in the UK on like before you could actually get it on DVD and VHS. Like I think the Sci-Fi Channel were playing it on Sky, and I think my very first one was Armitage the Third, which is kind of like a Ghost in the Shell kind of type, but a bit more adult. So love that. I'm a big fan of the Studio Ghibli movies. Princess Mononoke is totally my favourite. I love it, absolutely love it. But then I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but Bubblegum Crisis. I love Bubblegum Crisis. Even like the 80s one where the music is just freaking amazing and the hair is just insanely, just so bad. But it's just so cheesy. It's like the music is better than the actual anime.
And they did a remake as well at one point, didn't they?
So incredible.
But yeah.
Then obviously I went through a period of Naruto. Obviously got really into that. Bleach as well. Obviously One Piece as well. Obviously. But recently, we've been watching a lot of different anime on Netflix and Funimation. I am enjoying My Hero Academia. It's basically like the same formula as Naruto, but it's a lot of fun.
Shonen Jump.
Yeah, it's Shonen Jump. So Shonen Jump always have the same kind of things.
Yeah, and Fishy's just gone, MHA.
Yeah, My Hero Academia, which Fish actually introduced us to, so thank you, Paragon Gaming, for that one. Oh!
Like a ninja.
Yep. I freaking love the wall running, it's so much fun. But recently on... oh my god, this guy's a dick. On Netflix, we watched a few anime that's been really like fun. Like we watched Food Wars, which has no right being like as addictive and over the top and funny as it is. Food Wars is just, it's so wrong.
Chef school challenges,
right. Yeah, but
with overreactions for tasty food.
Very overreaction, so it's kind of hilarious. I think as well, what else?
If they don't strip, it's not funny. It's not tasty.
Yeah. It's really fun. And I like
Haikyuu.
I like cooking. Haikyuu is another one. So sometimes I like to watch kind of sports anime, just because I like just how over the top competitive it is. And Haikyuu basically is about volleyball, and you wouldn't think you'd be able to make volleyball competitive, but they do a bloody good job of it. It's got a really good cast as well. And then recently we've been watching Fairy Tail on Funimation.
Yeah, we're late to that one. But...
very late too, but very addicted now. And Urza is completely my favourite character. Also voice acted by the same voice actress that does Lilith in Borderlands, which makes her even cooler in my opinion. But yeah. Oh! Water, light.
Same with the sports animes. I've got no interest in American football whatsoever. But did I watch like 50 episodes of iShield 21 in a row?
Hell yeah, you did.
It was like, oh my, why am I so addicted to this? I don't know what it is.
I haven't watched any
They
of
get
that.
the formula right.
And then recently I never really watched any, whoa! I never really watched any Dragon Ball, but after playing Kakarot, I actually went back and watched the movies, and I really enjoyed them. So I've run out of, I've got ration. So yeah, I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah.
Also, we've mentioned Castlevania on Netflix. Yeah, we watched.
Yeah, we watched
the
season
first
1.
Season, didn't we?
We need to watch season 2. There's also the new Dogma. Is it Dragon's Dogma? Which is like based on the game.
Yeah, I think there's that.
The Dota?
And then there's also Dota, which is something separate.
Yes, yeah, which is completely
It's in the,
separate. So I'm gonna kill this guy and then go back to camp, I think, guys. Yeah, because this is Expedition, which is like infinite. It can go on forever.
So much loot by now.
And then I might show you guys a little bit of parkour, so you can sort of see me running up and
I
stuff.
like some of the old school anime, like Slayers and Tenchi Muro.
Oh, Slayers, yeah, classic.
The piss take on
Dragon
RPGs,
Ball!
pretty much the
Yep.
fantasy genre.
Yeah. Oh God, I love
And,
Slayers.
Yeah,
So
Slayers
good.
was great. All 3 seasons of the
If
original.
you
that
haven't
and the
seen
OVAs, the
Slayers, you
movies.
need to check it out. I got then addicted to Fushigi Yugi, which is just a very cheesy, but well written, but has its super depressing moments kind of anime. But yeah, I watched that. Initial D, which is about like
Initial
street
D.
racing, and it shouldn't be as
And
good as it
Eurobeat.
actually is. But the Eurobeat soundtrack is just amazeballs.
No one sleep, don't
Yeah,
you?
it's amazing. Right, where is he? Oh,
He's
there he
there.
is. He's sleeping.
that rock over there.
Right, have I actually got a barrel? I do
Oh, you
have
do.
a
But
barrel.
you need to get off your dog there.
Go off
Dun, 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 just sneak up to his face.
and the barrel.
Blast this thing.
Blast
I like
How
doing
do I
it-
do the kunai again?
It's on your slidey bar. If you go across, that's easier.
Like on this?
Yeah. There it is.
There it is.
So you hold down your ZL
Yep.
to aim, and then launch it with Y. To the face.
Boom. So yes is my answer to that one. So that's the anime then. Next question?
I need to show you the mini tank, please.
You really do, yeah.
I'll keep going
Yeah.
all the bottom. Question. Oh, this is from Brett.
Brett.
What are your thoughts on the casting of the upcoming Last of Us HBO show?
Oh yeah.
Considering Neil Druckmann will be hands-on with it.
A lot of people don't trust Neil anymore, do they? After The Last of Us Part 2. They're always
Which
like,
I still
"You
think
gotta-"
was fine.
Well, it has its moments, yeah. I mean, it wasn't as bad as people made out. But yeah. I can see why some people might be nervous about it if he's got like a particular agenda, which is one of the issues I do have with Hollywood at the moment is a lot of the writing, there isn't really any subtlety in the writing sometimes, and sometimes like they clearly want to get a message across, which is fine. Like every movie wants to do that, but do it subtle, guys. Like we're not as dumb as you think we are. Like we will get the message and what you're wanting to say. Just be a bit more subtle about it. So that is one of the big issues I have with Hollywood right now. But actually, I like. Is it Pedro Pascal? Is that the name?
The Mandalorian.
I love The Mandalorian. It's one of my favourite new Star Wars series. I was so freaking hyped that Ahsoka Tano was in it. Oh my god, you have no idea. But he was fab in that. But then his face wasn't showing for most of it. So I don't know what that really says about his acting prowess.
So it's going to be Joel then.
Yeah, well, Joel is quite like emotionless to start off with. You don't get much out of him because he's a bit hardened and he's gone through a lot. But I think he's a good actor. He was great in like Game of Thrones. He was so cocky in that.
Yeah.
The way he died in Game of Thrones was just ridiculous. It really was. But so I am very much I'm excited about him being cast because I think he's a really good actor. But I'm not overly sold on the person that they've chosen for Ellie. I'm not massively sold on that.
She's also from Game of Thrones, isn't she?
Yeah, she's the leader of one of the
she's
northern realms, and like she gives rousing speeches and shit.
We stand with
Yeah.
you.
And I don't know if that's the right casting for Ellie. I mean, she is sassy and stuff, and she's tough as nails, which is what Ellie is. But I don't think she has the warmth that Ellie needs, really. So, I'm a little bit unsure about it. He has said that it is going to be based on the first game, but he has said that it's going to diverge from the first game. So there are going to be some changes, and that makes me a wee bit nervous because the story in the first game was so good. So good. So I'm a little bit nervous about that prospect.
I think they often do that a lot with some games translated just to give you a new plot. Like when they did the Death Note manga, the anime series and then the live action of it and all that, they started changing things to make it at least a bit fresh.
Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to go and actually check out the smithy.
Whether it was for the best or not, of course.
Just going to go and talk to her as well because she wants to talk.
Yeah,
Okay.
she might be on about those tickets I was on about.
Ordering them. It's opened my eyes to some. Oh, nice one. Just be careful, you can't fill up on only meat and fish. There's no room for your dango, you know. So I'd like to thank you for your custom. Here's a ticket for a special dango. Don't forget to eat your bunny dango.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that's cute. So, let me just go and see my buddies. And then, what question are we on now?
We on to 9.
Okay, that's fine. So, next question.
This is from Artyom. Do you think CD Projekt Red will make a comeback after Cyberpunk?
Yes, I do. Yes, I absolutely do. I was very worried initially when they got hacked and stuff because initially I was like, let's give them a chance, guys. Like, yeah, they did screw up. Yeah, they absolutely shouldn't have released it in the state that it was in. It was really bad. But let's give them a chance to fix it, right? Let's give them a chance to do it. And it's not a bad game. It just, it does have issues for sure. But it has a lot of potential there too. Now, if we have a look at the patch that they've just announced, which is like 24. I mean, it's stupid. It's stupid big. It is stupid big.
Like 28 gig.
It's that game is going to be freaking huge. It's literally going to take up half of my PlayStation 5, which is just I can't keep it installed because I want to play other games, which is a big problem for them. That is a big problem for them. If that game is too big, a lot of people are going to be like, no, I'm done. I'm not installing that monstrosity on my computer or on my PlayStation 5, and I can kind of get it. But I do think that I don't think they'll ever get back to the heights that they were before the debacle that was Cyberpunk 2077. I just don't think they're going to fully get that trust of the community back. I think people have been burned too severely, so I don't think they're ever going to fully rekindle that. I think they will feel the effects of it for quite a while, absolutely. But I do think that they will be able to fix a lot that's wrong with it. I do think that they will improve the game a lot, absolutely. I do. I just love it. So I do think that they will be able to do that. And if we remember as well, when The Witcher 3 came out, it did come out with issues and bugs and problems, and they did have to introduce a lot of DLC, a lot of improvements, a lot of quality of life improvements, and then it became the game that it is, the amazing game that it was, right? So I think they may well do the same with Cyberpunk. I don't think it's as good a game as The Witcher 3, I just don't. But I do certainly think that
Welcome to the hub.
they will be able to fix a lot of it. And if we have a look at the update that they've just announced, I mean, the list of stuff in that update is ridiculously extensive. It's so crazy. So I do think, that they will do.
Until next time.
They will fix a lot, but I don't think they'll be the same as they were prior to it. I think that's going to take many, many years, and I don't even think then they'll fully rekindle it. They won't have that trust that they had, and maybe when they're promising things, people may well be a little bit hesitant, and they'll be like, you know what, we'll believe it when we see it, and we're not going to give you our money. We're not going to pre-order your game. We're not going to, and I think it's been a learning curve for many people, myself included, because I properly trusted them. And I know a lot of content creators trusted CD Projekt Red and felt kind of responsible for promoting them and advertising it. And I myself have a degree of responsibility to the hype that I created on my channel through my reaction videos. So I got swept up in that hype. It's a big problem with the game industry at the moment, is the ridiculous hype and marketing. I'm actually considering doing a video on it, because I think it is a huge problem, and it's one of the biggest reasons that we get issues, things that happen like Cyberpunk 2077. It's like a victim of its own hype kind of thing. So I don't think it'll be the same, but I think I think they will. It's not going to be like a Bethesda like Fallout 76 situation. I think it will be a lot better. I think they will they will be able to save that game, hopefully.
Steph also mentioned BioWare with Anthem.
That's it. And it's all on. Well, that's the difference though, because BioWare did massively fail with Anthem, but EA, if we're honest, didn't give them chance to fix it because they only put a team of like 30 odd people on a massive project like that. EA never put faith in Anthem. I don't care what their marketing says. I don't care what their PR says. It's a complete load of bull. They never trusted it. They were never behind it financially, and so it was doomed. They were never going to be able to fix it. But CD Projekt Red will put the time and the money and the resources behind Cyberpunk 2077, and we might not get what we want in the first game. But if they make a sequel, if we actually look at the Witcher series, I mean, the jump from 1 to 2 to 3 is friggin' astronomical when we look at the jump between the 3 games. And that's because it took them 3 games to realise their vision. And I don't think it'll take them 3 games to realise Cyberpunk 2077. I don't. But I think it may well be the second game or the third game that hits everything that people wanted and that gets what they promised, maybe.
Fish mentioned No Man's Sky. But he also
but they
saying,
fixed a lot of No Man's Sky.
As consumers, if we just don't pre-order anything for next year or so.
Money speaks, man. Money actually speaks. It does speak. The times when developers have changed their tune and stuff is when, like, for example, like CD Projekt Red had to release a statement because people were demanding refunds. PlayStation took it off the store, which was really bad. And so they had to do something. They had no choice. And the same with Anthem. People like responded with their purses, and like with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Like the backlash against that. So it does. Gamers can make change, but unfortunately the few that still continue to pre-order and buy these games and still play them and still support them and still defend them, no matter how broken they come out, we're still going to get games like that. You know what I mean? And you're always going to get people that are like hardcore defenders. And I'm a CD Projekt Red fangirl. I am a BioWare fangirl. I freaking love them to the level of Dante and Crackon Gaming's love of Nintendo. That is how high my love of that company is. So the fact that I am criticizing them, I am saying no, that's totally wrong. You know what I mean? Like that really should say something for sure. But yeah. So next question.
On to the last question one, then, other stocked ones from Johan.
Oh yeah, Johan. Yeah. House of Johan.
The house.
In the house.
What video have you made on your channel that you're most proud of?
Ooh, you know what? Johan has some really good questions, doesn't he? It really does. Lots actually. Probably the one that I am like the most proud of on my channel is probably my Witcher series, obviously, because not only because of the amount of time and effort and energy that it took to make those videos, it
got detailed. It's in there.
It took a long time to make it, but I think as well because of I'm proud of them because of the amount of people that have took time to comment and to sort of say, wow, thank you, like this was really helpful, like you've introduced me to this series I knew nothing about and now I freaking love it, and I've bought the books and I've done this and I'm totally immersed in this world. So one of the reasons I wanted to do my channel was I wanted to share my passion and love of games, but I wanted to be a vehicle to introduce people to games that maybe they didn't know about or hadn't checked out before, to put something new on people's horizons. And so like there were a lot of people. I had an initial rush when The Witcher 3 came out and people watched it, and then when The Witcher TV series came out, people that had watched the TV series but hadn't played the game started. I noticed a spike in my viewership after The Witcher TV series, and I had and I had a second wave of people that just wanted to know more about it. So probably the Witcher ones, and then maybe some of my reviews as well, because like I have some reviews that I am legitimately quite proud of them, like in terms of the script and the way in which I was able to put across what I wanted to say, and all the time and editing and cutting together. Like, I'm really proud of my Cyberpunk review because I thought, like, there were a lot of people just hating on that game and just bashing that game just because it was cool to do and it got them more clicks and it got them more views. I'm not bothered about that. I've never been bothered about that. Always my reviews are... I like to think that my reviews have integrity so that they are fair and balanced and will give two sides to everything and will give both the good and the bad and be able to give people like an information to be able to make like an informed decision, right? So that's kind of like my Cyberpunk review did that, and my Mass Effect Andromeda review did that, and I'm legitimately proud of them because of that, because of not catering to that kind of like
the cliche. Oh, let's make a hate video.
Let's make a hate, and you know, pandering to what's popular. I've never really done that, which is probably why I don't have as many views as I should have. Because I don't pander to trends and what's trendy. I've never done that because I'd rather do what's natural for me and what I'm passionate about and what I want to cover, because I think then I actually come across in it, and then you actually get the genuine Kate, the me, you know, comes across in my videos, and I hope that comes across in the content that I produce. I hope it does. I don't know if it does, but I hope it does. I think probably the videos I'm most proud of are the ones that just they took the time and effort to make, and they were challenging and hard to make, but sort of going through that and making something. I like creating something and then seeing people's reaction to it and seeing people like, oh my god, that's really cool, or I didn't think of that view, or whatever, or oh my god, you know, I learned about this game I didn't know about, and I'm going to totally check it out now, and it's like my favorite game. So those are the kind of mostly the things I'm really proud about, and mostly how they've impacted the community and how people they've been useful and they've been helpful to people. So yeah, probably that would be my answer, most likely.
Steph says that's the main reason for the love for the channel. It's 'cause
Thank you, appreciate it.
I've only made 4 videos, so...
But Dante's videos are really good. Like, he is, like, legitimately hilarious. Like, really funny. Like, Dante makes, like, he's just made, actually, a really, really good Ghost of Tsushima, like, 3 or 4 minute kind of bloopersy type, like, stuff going wrong. But the editing is like legitimately amazing. It's up on my channel, so if you haven't already checked it, please go check it out and comment on it to show some love and support for Dante. He has done the odd review, which he's really good at, but he like Dante is like me, like he's a perfectionist, and I'm also a perfectionist. Like, I'm not kidding. Sometimes I think it'd be really interesting to make like a making of video where I like do a reflection on actually making this video and like my process of making it and everything I went through. I honestly have no idea if that would be interesting content for people.
For the Cyberpunk one, it would just be cutting to you in the kitchen,
ranting,
going, "Ah!"
literally be like, I
been
wrote
this script,
so
I'm writing
many
it again.
scripts of it and just literally throwing scripts away. It's like, I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. And like, I just went through so many iterations of scripts, and Dante is basically my beta reader. So I read like my scripts back to Dante, and then I know when I'm reading it if they feel natural, if they flow well, and if I feel like confident in what I'm saying and happy with what I'm saying. And I know when I'm reading it whether I'm happy or not. I know when I'm reading it. And I don't know if that would be interesting for people to get an insight into how I edit and cut together my videos, just to give you guys an insight into how long it takes to make content and how challenging that is in combination with also working and playing games. I don't know where I find the time. I find the time, I don't know where though, which is insane. But maybe if there's interest, then maybe it could be something I could possibly do for you guys. I have done videos of like my studio before and stuff like that, and unboxing videos and stuff like that, but I haven't done many behind the scenes videos, so I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. I don't know what my astrological sign. I honestly don't know. I am born March, so my birthday is in March. I should tell you what year I was born. Is that part of your astrological sign?
Nah, it's just a month really.
Oh,
Like,
March then. I'm a Pisces, basically.
I'm all Scorpion.
You're a Scorpio.
Scorpio.
I don't know what that means. I've never really kind of looked into that very much, but yeah. So.
Summoners with keys.
Aye. So let me see if I can actually like. I want to actually.
But now, Alex, we need to know why you're asking that. Ooh, what you up to?
Yeah. So that is Nobu. Let's see if I can actually like show you. Turn around, Nobu. Behave. It's never good. All right. Let's have a look.
2 water signs apparently now.
Oh, we water
Do
signs.
we flow?
I guess that makes sense. I always thought I was a fire element, but
Alex is as well. Yeah.
but maybe that is it. A water sign as well. Okay, that's cool. What does that mean if you're a water sign? How does that actually affect your personality? I don't know much about this, but I'd be super interested to find
Chinese
out.
calendar. I know I'm a metal rooster.
I think I'm.
Rooster.
I don't know what I am. I need to look it up. I should know this, to be fair, but I don't. So, but yeah.
Oh,
What?
Alex is all like, "Sole wa himitsu desu."
It's a secret. Is it a secret? Oh, it's a secret, Dante. Sorry, why me to this. What's your date of birth? The 7th. My day of birth is the 7th. Yeah. I think a behind the scenes video would be awesome. I, for one, am always interested in other people's setups and stuff. Okay, maybe I could do that. I mean, I think that would be interesting because recently our friend like Edge from Edge Plays, he does our Wednesday streams with us, and he's been trying to get more into video editing. He got a PC recently and streaming from that, and obviously streaming through Streamlabs. And I did like a presentation, like we Skyped basically, and I did like a presented my desktop. And like actually like went through and showed him all the setups and the settings for everything and what I have to do and stuff like that. And it was kind of interesting. It was like passing the knowledge. But like for me, legitimately, like you should go back and like watch. I always think that might be fun, like doing like kind of a stream where we're just like nostalgia Kate.
You know what?
And,
A
like,
lot of channels have done that.
Actually go back and look at my really earlier cringy content, like from way back 8 years ago when I first started. Because when I first started, I was in Japan and I didn't have anything. I had a laptop, which wasn't a very powerful laptop. It constantly crashed. It was a pain in my ass. I just had like a headset for my 360 with a microphone. I had like a little microphone here I had to clip on, and it kept falling into my clothing. So I kept getting this rustly noise of clothing, and I was like trying to like hook it through my brow to get it working. And then I was like,
Kate, you should assassinate a Kirby plushie.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
it.
And then I started like experimenting with doing really funny little intros and stuff, which I actually really enjoyed doing and would kind of love to do it again. Then obviously started with my reviews, and the style of those really started to change as I started to experiment with them. And then obviously all the different content that I did, and then now I'm really at the point where my content feels pretty good, pretty balanced. Because I kind of want to offer something for everyone, you know. Have still stuff that's very much me, but not everyone likes live streams. Not everybody likes like reviews, and some people like gaming news, and some people like information videos, and some people like lore videos. So I don't want to
Two-hour podcasts.
Yeah, some people like that. I don't want to pigeonhole myself into just one content. I don't want to do that. That's why I don't want to just do lore videos exclusively, even though yes, those would get views. Those would get a lot of views because they're my largest views on the channel. But I want the variety as well, because that's good for me. Like if all I'm doing is making lore videos, effectively I'm a teacher. That is what I am. Those are kind of what lore videos are. But who knows, if I start enjoying these tips and tricks videos for Mass Effect, I may start doing more of those for games I'm playing. Like a tips and tricks series for Monster Hunter Rise might be really cool. But then you've got like big competitors like Arix from Arix Gaming, and he's like the frigging pro at it. So it's kind of like I don't know if there'd be that much interest there.
We've got it early, so he's already covered everything anyway. So.
Yeah, so it's kind of. Although I have recently started getting more review copies and applying for more review copies, so I've kind of found a way in that. But sometimes it's hit and miss. as to whether or not I'll get it. But I did apply for a review copy for Outriders on the PlayStation 5, so I'm kind of
Yes.
hoping I do get that.
That sounds
And
soonish,
then,
isn't it?
Yeah, and then if we get it, I'm going to go halves with Dante so he can get a copy, and then we can play it together and actually review it. But yeah, I think variety is definitely better. Yeah, it definitely
Spice of
prevents
life.
people from getting bored, and it offers a bit of something for everyone. So that's kind of what I'm wanting with my channel, because at the moment I've got my reviews, my game releases of the month, which I really enjoy doing actually, because they get me excited for the month. My live streams I'm really enjoying making. Obviously my lore videos, I'm still wanting to do them. I want to get back to doing a few more gaming news videos as well, but only gaming news I'm interested in, you know what I mean?
Alex,
Top
that's
games
you.
coming out in April. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't worry,
yeah.
Alex, I will be doing it.
We'll
I've
be on
got
it.
the list. I've started researching. I've started getting my footage together, and I will be doing that. Just to give you a bit of an insight, this week, there's 3 things I'm working on this week. In between playing Monster Hunter Rise, of course. The first is I'm going to be doing a top game releases of April coming out. Hoping to get that up on the channel on the 1st of April if I can. Friday I'm going to do a gaming news video on Cyberpunk 2077 on the patch 1.2. But also there's been some leaked content in terms of DLC and paid expansions, so I want to talk about that as well, and just sort of talk about Cyberpunk 2077 a little bit. I'm thinking about doing that on Friday. And then I am working on my Mass Effect lore video, so I'm probably going to play some Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3 maybe on Wednesday and capture some soldier footage and start to get all that together with the script and everything.
Definitely
But yeah.
got fans of the Game of the Months and the Thoughts of the Week.
Oh, thoughts of the week then. So you're still liking that and enjoying that then, the thoughts of the week? Because I was a bit like that about whether to do a thoughts of the week this week, but I suppose I could do if there is interest, and I could talk a bit about like this, like Monster Hunter Rise and different things going on. So yeah, I mean, that's why I like feedback. So if you guys can let me know what you want to watch, what's interesting, and then obviously I can take that forward. I am also really wanting to build up a Discord community as well to interact with people more. And also maybe to do some, like, it'd be really cool, like, if, like, we could do some gaming and stuff and, like,
Yeah.
game with the community. That would be really awesome. But it's finding a game that everybody's playing, which is sometimes really, really difficult. Oh, thank you. You were going to play before the Legendary. I know, I kind of don't want to, Steph. I kind of don't want to play it before the Legendary Edition, because I want to play it fresh with that. But in order to do these Mass Effect lore videos, I need to get footage. I need to get gameplay footage for each of the classes. So Dante was really kind of clever, because he found save files for the Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3 PC versions, which I already own, which allow you to go into the game part way. So like you've got stuff unlocked, because I just need to capture some gameplay footage. So I'm not really going to play the story. I'm just going to try and get
Just need
some
the
decent
character
gameplay
stats
footage and capture
classes.
capture the menus and just footage I can use. Because the problem I've got is I could download footage from YouTube and I could go online and yoink someone else's footage, but that is someone else's footage. So what could happen with the video is, once I've done it and put it all together, that video, because the footage is not my own, could get claimed, which means that that video could get red flagged, it could get taken down, it could get banned or blocked in certain countries, it could give me a mark against my channel, and if I get 3 strikes, my channel gets discontinued, which I don't want to happen, or it gets claimed and I don't make any revenue from it whatsoever. I don't make massive amount of money from my channel, but I certainly make enough to be able to just fund some of the games I buy, and it does support me, you know, in terms of that.
Steph's offering some screenshots and vids from gameplay.
Oh, that would be cool. And videos as well from my gameplay. That
Soldier
would be
class
really
as well.
cool. Do you know, I never really thought about doing that, like reaching out to the community to see if people have footage.
It's like, I need footage of this class doing this class
Yeah,
doing that.
that's the problem, because sometimes with me writing the script, I know what I'm looking for and what I need. So I guess we'll see. I'm going to have a look this week and see what I can work out, but might be an option possibly. But thank you very much for offering. That's very sweet of you to offer, and it is massively, massively appreciated. So thank you very much for being awesome and doing that, which is great. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. No, that's awesome. But yeah, so we're probably going to end the stream here tonight then, guys. We've done all 10 questions. Went a little bit over. I like to try and keep these streams to about an hour if I can. But that hunt, man, like that hunt was just so messy. But I'm going to show you a little bit of parkour. We'll climb up here and then we'll finish the actual stream. So you guys can see it. And then I'm probably going to meet Fish and Crack on Gaming on this game.
Fish on Fisher?
No, Crack on Gaming and Fish from Crack on Gaming and obviously Edge.
Me too. I'll
yeah,
go.
and Dante. So you can basically climb up, like, well, apart from that, apparently you
Well,
can't
you can
climb
get
up
into the
there.
middle bit and then climb it from the sides.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, it was like the first thing I did.
Alright. Oh, nice one. Okay.
There's a cool invisible wall at this side.
Whoa! Oh,
You found a little shrine back alley.
Oh, cool.
I thought there was going to be something
There's
there.
so much to explore. Oh, where'd you guys come from? There's so much to explore in this game. It really is crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool, like, the wire bugs are really awesome. Like, you can do some pretty cool acrobatics. But anyway, so this is Monster Hunter Rise. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. This is a game that I'm definitely going to be reviewing and playing. We may even live stream some of it, hopefully, for you guys as we get higher levels. So you guys can see some of the really cool monster fights if you guys are interested. But yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of the evening and week. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to be back on Wednesday, guys, live streaming. We're going to be live streaming Ghost of Tsushima Legends on Wednesday, and we are tackling Chapter 3 of the raid. We're taking on Io. She gonna die.
What?
She gonna die horribly. We're going to take her on Wednesday, and then depending on how long that takes us, we may actually have a crack at Nightmare Survival, which is going to be
that'll go
painful.
smoothly.
So hopefully you guys can tune in on Wednesday for the stream. It'll be starting at 8 p.m. GMT time, so a little bit later, an hour later than today's stream. And then Dante and I hopefully will be back next Saturday, and we're actually gonna play It Takes Two, which is a co-op game. So hopefully you guys can jump in and check that out. Platforming game, looks cute, looks really fun. So hopefully we can showcase some of that for you guys to check out. But thank you to everybody who tuned into the stream tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, hi Yarif. Sorry you came a little bit too late. But the video, oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you. Thank you so much. But this video will be up on the channel afterwards, so you'll be able to go back and watch it from the beginning. And I am going to put down timestamps on so you can skip to certain questions that you're interested in. But thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight, watched the stream, joined us. You're all amazing. You all are awesome. And thank you so much for supporting the channel. And just, I really appreciate it. Really, words can't express how much I appreciate all of your support. So thank you so much. And we will catch you guys again on Wednesday. Hope you guys have a great week. Take care. And as always, happy gaming. I'm off to hunt some monsters.
Johnny!
See you later.
Let's get him! Let's get him!